So these youths are breaking into houses in record numbers. But the truth is, they are breaking into houses for one thing and one thing only, and that is for your car keys. So here are a few things that you can do to stop them from taking your car today.
All I have in this world is my laws, my word, and I don't break them for good.
Rightio legends, Chaos Chronicles, and we're back again with another video. And so today I thought I'd touch on the fact that there is ways that you can stop your house getting broken into, you can stop your car getting stolen, and there are a few things that you can do to stop this from happening. So obviously there's been a massive increase in the youth crime and people getting their houses broken into while they're still home. And that's called an aggravated burglary. And the main reason why this is happening is because they want your car keys. So there are a few things that you can do to stop your car being taken. And so in this next video, I'm going to show you a video of a few tips that you can use. But in this video, they show somebody standing there with something in their hand. And in the case that you don't know what that is what's called a flipper zero. So this is how easy it is for people to take your car. So with this flipper zero, with a marauder attached to it, and so I'll put a picture of it down there. So these things are like one of the most sought after hacking tools. So this makes it absolutely like simple to take so anything that's got a key fob, anything that you like, your card, even so they can take your bank card details and everything. So this flipper zero, all they have to do is wave it around, and then that will then give them a reading back of whatever has got like a doot doot or a key fob or something. So anything in the area, it's going to give them a message back, and that message is telling them the key fob details, like your car details, even like your electronic garage remote details. And so that is called a flipper zero. And these things are the newest hacking technology, and people are using these daily, and they literally cost you $400. You can buy them almost anywhere, and they are not banned in our country. And they make it very easy for people to do this stuff. But there are a few more things that you can do as well to make your house safe, make your car safe. But mainly, you've got to understand that these little mongrels are breaking into your house so they can get your car keys. That is the most sought after thing. And I know a lot of you people are thinking, oh, I've got a brand new Mercedes, I've got a brand new Audi, I've got this. I promise you, nothing is safe with these flipper zeros. And so many things, even Harley Davidson fobs, everything. They can literally copy everything right down to your remote control for your electronic garage. So in this video, we're going to show you a few things that you can do to make sure that your car doesn't get stolen. And so I think you're going to be quite surprised. You can buy these things quite cheap. And I think that you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised feeling safe that nobody's going to be able to steal your car's remote ID and just take your car as if it was their own car. Let's have a look.
Melbourne residents are going to extreme lengths as they try to protect their property from a wave of youth crime. Mason Stones told us he installs bollards for 15 customers a week. That's about 40 bollards going into the ground every 7 days, as locals try to prevent ram raids and car thefts. Mr. Stone says in Victoria, keeping your car locked in a garage or a driveway is no longer enough. And security cameras no longer work as a deterrent either.
And that's what I was saying in the last video. People think that putting up just security cameras is deterring these people. It's not deterring these people, but the truth is security cameras are going to save you, and they're going to film everything that's going on if your house does get, you know, aggravated burglaried. But like I said, these people are doing this for one reason and one reason only. So take note of these next steps. If you are worried about your car getting stolen here in Melbourne, and especially if you own a VF Commodore, the rate of VF Commodore thefts in Victoria is absolutely through the roof. So these are things that you can do to help.
His main clients are mechanics and car dealerships, and the work is keeping him.
I'm not talking about the bollards either. After these bollards, you'll see the next couple of steps that anyone can do. And even these bollards, if you own your own house and you have, like, I definitely suggest getting this done.
So busy that he plans to take on 2 more full-time employees. And bollards aren't the only measure residents are resorting to. Steering wheel locks are making a comeback, with Repco reporting a significant increase in Victorian sales.
So something as simple as that. And as you can see, Repco are selling them there for $50. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say that a steering lock does absolutely nothing. Well, steering locks have come a long way since the 90s, and I can promise you they do a lot. And they draw a lot of attention. So, in order to take your car with a steering lock on, they have to smash a window. And then it still makes it impossible to drive your car sitting in that chair with a steering lock on. So, 100%, people are thinking, like, no way that a steering lock is going to stop it. I promise you, if you get a good enough steering lock, it will keep your car from being stolen 100%.
And some drivers are using Faraday pouches, a bag lined with conductive material, to protect key fobs from being hacked.
So, a Faraday pouch, if you guys do not know what a Faraday pouch is, so it is, so you can put your phone into a Faraday pouch. If you put your phone inside a Faraday pouch, you can't, like, no one can give you a phone call. It cuts off all signal. And so it works the exact same for your key fobs. So this next part here, this part, what this guy's walking around in with his hand is a Flipper Zero. And if it's not a Flipper Zero, it is something that does the exact same thing as a Flipper Zero. And what they do is they take so every time you press that button, it sends a message to your car and then back to your remote. And so what this thing does is it's sending a signal, and then your key fob is sending a signal back to his Flipper Zero with the Marauder on it, which is the aerial, and they're getting all your details, and they're coming back later. And could be because you can then program that Flipper Zero to open that exact car. He could have done that right then and there. This is how serious these things are. And you guys need to know that a simple thing like a Faraday bag will 100% stop you. If you've got an expensive car and you are scared, even if you don't have an expensive car and it's got a doot doot or a key fob, use one of these Faraday bags, and I promise you, they are literally worth their weight in gold. Now, also, take it from me, I am somebody who spent the majority of my life in that criminal world. And I can tell you, stolen cars was something that a lot of people in and around me were involved in. So I can promise you that these are things that will 100% stop your car from being stolen today. So that's definitely the exact same guy. The first one said it was in Bayside. The second one said it's in Bayside. But yeah, definitely the same guy. And this is literally all they have to do. They don't even have to get out of that car. He can hold his hand out that window and hold the Marauder, which is just an aerial, and it will pick up every single one of those key fobs in that area. And then that guy can then come back once he's programmed his Flipper Zero device and just press that, and literally even your electric garage and every single thing that has a remote, has an RF scanner, everything, even your bank card, your credit card. They can literally just scan it over the top of your credit card and take all of your credit card details. Like, if you guys do not know about a Flipper Zero, I suggest that you go and Google them, because these things are what these little mongrels are using, and they are so cheap to buy, and anyone can buy them.
Victoria currently has the highest youth crime rate since electronic records began in 1993, with a 20% increase last year alone. The state government has strengthened bail laws and banned machetes in a bid to get the problem under control.
Well, yeah, there you go, guys. Those simple things will literally stop you from having your car being stolen. I can promise you that. Well, there you go, guys. Those simple things can literally stop you and your car from being stolen. Well, not you, your car. And so, literally, a club lock. I know that sounds so silly, but that club lock is like literally the saving grace of your vehicle. If that club lock is on, it is impossible for anyone to turn that steering wheel while that's on. And like I said, even if they smash the window, it is still impossible for them to sit in the driver's seat and drive with a club lock on. Like, you're not going to be able to turn the car past your legs. And those Faraday bags, you can literally pick one of those Faraday bags up. You can find them on Temu, Wish, all them lovely little sites. But Temu, you can find them, and they are very, very, very cheap. But not only that, like, they're safe. You can put your phone in there, your wallet's in there, and like, if you put them in there while you go out in public, no one can scan your cards and take all your details or anything like that. And then the bollards, like, I know that that's a big step to take, but if you have got an expensive car and you own your house, I think in 2025 that you'd be absolutely bonkers not to consider putting these bollards in your house for that small price. And once people see that your house has bollards, they're not even going to attempt to try and steal your car at all. But yeah, there you go, guys. Very simple things. As I know that there are so many people in Melbourne right now worried about their cars getting stolen. Their houses are only getting broken into for one reason and one reason only, and that's so they can get your keys. So try these things out, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think, because I know there's a lot of people out there that do not want their houses getting broken into, or definitely do not want their cars being stolen. And these simple things right here can literally stop that from happening. And yeah, guys, well, there you go. Try those steps and let me know let me know what you think, guys. Chuck it down there in the comment section, because I know that these things absolutely 100% work. So yeah, guys, well, there you go. If you guys haven't already subscribed, please jump down there, shoot me a subscription. And if you smash that bell icon, you'll never miss any of my clips again. I have been the Chaos Chronicles. You guys have been absolutely awesome. And as always, don't do drugs and crime and you won't end up in prison.